Welcome back to Shine Anywhere and Everywhere. I am Inder and today I have got an important message for all my fellow English learners. So if you are learning English, stick around to hear what that message is. Well, you have been learning English for a long time and you have done everything you could to get a firm grip on the language. You signed up for spoken English classes, memorized a whole lot of vocabulary words, went through grammar drills and exercises, diligently read many books in English, practiced your listening and comprehension skills, and tried to speak as much as you possibly could. To put it another way, you left no stone unturned to become a fluent English speaker that you really want to be. And yet, you still feel uncomfortable and nervous while speaking the language. With such an experience and no end of it in sight, giving up always seems like a reasonable option. I know because I have been there. I've experienced it, I've felt it. I've lived those moments where I felt incredibly lost, not knowing what to do, not even believing that things could be different. I had given up on my goal to become a fluent English speaker, not once but many times, and every time I created this feeling of being stuck. I constantly blamed myself for my failure. I believed I was not good enough for it, not realizing that learning English is a long process. So, my message to you is don't give up. I know that sounds easier said than done, but I want you to imprint this message on every single cell of your body. Don't give up. Because the moment you give up is the moment the whole learning process will come to standstill. It is the moment everything will begin to move backward, not forward. It is the moment you will give up on your dream. It is the moment you will let go of positivity and embrace the negativity. So don't give up. Contrary to what we believe, learning English is a long process. So it's quite natural if it's taking time. There are millions of English learners just like you and me all around the world who are passing through the same phase as you are in their English learning journey. So you are not alone in the experience. So stop being so negative about the whole learning process. Instead, have faith in it. Just surrender to it and let it drive you. And give yourself a pat on the back right now for taking the initiative and committing to this long, difficult, often painful, but highly rewarding journey. No matter how bad you feel about yourself and the experience you have thus far as an English learner, the situation is bound to change. Everything around you is changing, shifting, growing, transforming, and evolving. So will your ability to speak English. The tough phase is not going to last forever. You will evolve as an English speaker. Just trust the process and stick with it. So here I am going to give you some pointers that will encourage you to keep going down the road. As much as we all want to see our efforts and plans find fruition as quickly as possible, but there are things that are beyond our control. There are so many things in life that come to us easily. For instance, driving a car, riding a bike, or swimming. You can acquire these skills in a short period of time, right? But there are so many other things in life that take consistent effort for a long time to come to fruition. Apparently, learning a language is one of them. Yes, learning English is a long journey. It is not something you can pull off overnight. It's a long process. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. It takes substantial time, consistent efforts, and loads of patience and perseverance. So acknowledge it and accept it. The sooner you realize it, the easier it is for you to cruise through the whole learning process. And just remember, a positive and realistic outlook goes a long way in attaining success in any given field. One of the reasons why so many English learners give up is because they try to achieve too much in a short period of time. They just want to become a fluent English speaker as quickly as possible and then get overwhelmed and feel inadequate. What they don't realize is learning English is a long and slow process. So it's impossible to create a massive shift in one single day, one single week, or even in one single month. Your progress is too slow. You literally move at a turtle pace, even slower than that. And most of the time, your progress is not even noticeable. So don't make it so big, so huge that it overwhelms you. All you need to do is just stay focused on the process. Stick with it, trust it, have faith in it, and surrender to it. And the time will take care of everything else for you. You have been studying and learning English for a long time. Now you have acquired enough knowledge about the language. It's about time to execute it. Because you could acquire all the knowledge about the language in the world. But if you are not going to start implementing what you have learned, you are not going to achieve anything. Right? So how are you going to get started with the implementation? Simple. By incorporating the language in your lifestyle. Yes, integrate English in your habits and routine. By integration, I mean adopting habits to do things in English and showing up for it. Just forget about your native language for a while and surround yourself with English. Read, write, speak, think, watch, and listen in English as much as you possibly can. I make it sound really easy, but it's not. It's difficult to create a change, isn't it? So all you need to do in the beginning is to make a conscious choice every single day. In fact, in every single moment of every single day. A conscious choice to do your stuff in English. I know it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable for a while, but that's not gonna last forever. If you persist, then I promise you, over a period of time, you will get into the habit of it. English will become a part of your routine and your lifestyle. And after that, the learning will happen automatically, unconsciously, naturally, and effortlessly. Finally, take your eyes off the distant mountain of native fluency and enjoy the scenery around you. What I mean to say is, don't focus too much on attaining fluency in the language. Instead, enjoy the process and the experience. Have fun along the way. Oftentimes, people are so focused on achieving perfect fluency, they don't even stop to reflect how far they have come. You might not be where you ultimately want to be, but that doesn't mean you haven't gone anywhere at all. Just take a moment, reflect, look back, and see how much ground you have already covered. And trust me, it will make you feel good about yourself and your accomplishment and keep you positive, motivated, and rolling towards your ultimate goals. Well, this brings us to the end of today's video. If you liked it, leave a like. Consider subscribing for more videos like this. I'll see you very soon. Until then, it's in the we shine anywhere and everywhere saying bye.